Oh Christ, no, that's no fucking good. You're all sideways now.
Maybe I can fix it.
Okay, you're good.
No.
You're good.
Something's going on in the front. Something doesn't feel right.
Alright, we're back at home base. Got it unloaded from the trailer that you can't see over there. Uneventfully, more or less. Bumper got a little fetched up on the way down, but bumper's these cheap, shitty, goddamn plastic.
Yeah. It's 100% plastic.
I don't know if you can see that yield, but it's just plastic.
So
front and back.
Yeah. Now, also the radiator doesn't have a cap, which is real classy.
Oh, super fucking
over
classy.
Here, and I'm not really sure what's in there, but it's like a slightly red-colored water. So,
well, there's that red antifreeze.
But it doesn't smell like antifreeze.
Maybe it's just rusty water.
So I'm thinking I'll dump some shit in there. Now this is the 4.6
overhead cam V
modular engine.
Modular.
Now you see the really crafty routing of the plug wires.
Very nice.
All right, yeah. Square fuel rails, rectangular stock.
Yep, look at that. In case you didn't know, it says Ford on it. Here, shine that light. There you go.
Yeah.
That hellish oval.
Thanks to federal government safety regulations, it has a passenger side mirror.
Look at that.
Why don't we step inside, huh? There's probably
it even comes with some spare clothes.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so this is our very quick review on a 19.
Can you turn the courtesy dome on? Thank you.
First thing
thank you for the courtesy dome.
These dome lights are off, as you can tell. It's dark in here. When you just rotate them, they turn on. Now, if you turn this switch on, the lights come on, but the pitch changes as you move them. So the brightness.
The brightness?
Yeah, see? So right.
Ain't that something? So what if you want it bright but pointing straight down?
You can't have that.
But this is a luxury car.
Yeah.
Now I will note that it has that smell of Christmas tree air fresheners and like semi-old cigarette smoke.
Yes, they were smokers.
But I much prefer this smell to the mouse piss smell, which, hey, the window works. Fuck yeah.
The mouse piss smell of what?
Of other old cars, like the Fairlane.
The Fairlane does not smell like
yes, it does.
Okay, now, in here we go. Fuel door. Electronic control fuel door.
Electronic fuel door. That's
more things to break.
Yep.
Right. So if your battery's dead and the car needs gas,
you're screwed.
Right. Now this also has the electronic trunk closer. So you close the trunk, almost closed, and then it does the rest on its own.
Because that last little bit is the hardest part.
Yeah, you click it into place, and then it clicks itself into place. Now we got automatic temperature control. You can turn on auto, you know, so it'll set itself, or you can manually adjust the fan.
Look at that.
Yep. It's got an aftermarket radio that the guy made a big fucking deal about. Cigarette lighter. Now, no cup holders besides the ones you buy at Walmart.
Yep.
Because apparently cup holders.
Luxury cars, you're not supposed to drink anything in there.
Got a nice.
The horn blows.
The seats are designed for maximum comfort.
Oh, I will say I am luxuriating in these seats.
Now it's got the power seats, but
now
the manual, power seats, but the manual
manual back.
Yeah, just like everything else. 2 air lights. Now I was wrong. One says airbag, one says air suspension.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, that was something we didn't mention earlier because we were all busy with loading the trailer or loading the car on the trailer. But this car has airbag suspension. I don't think it has any springs, right?
I'm not really sure.
Well, we haven't really looked under it, but it's an airbag suspension. The rear airbags got a hole in them or something. So they kept bleeding down. So the air compressor kept running to inflate them back up. And because Ford didn't design the air compressor to be 100% duty cycle, the compressor burnt out. And now the ass end is sunk right down to the ground, as you saw, and it was fetched up on the trailer.
It's easy to explain to when we're sitting in a warm Lincoln. Now,
and one more thing, now why else was the Lincoln, was this a town car?
Yes.
Why else was this Lincoln town car fetching up on the trailer? Why was it fetching up on the trailer?
It seemed that the aftermarket trailer hitch was getting hung up. because some jackass decided it'd be a good idea to put a fucking trailer hitch on a Lincoln Town Car.
Yes.
What the hell they plan on towing, I don't know. But so that's coming off.
Yeah.
Rear seat, rear tilt, and front tilt.
Okay.
So basically, like the other car, the two levers do pretty much the same thing, and you should have.
Oh, I got rear tilt and front tilt.
Right, unlike the Mercury, which has one power seat.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
So what this is doing, it's tilting the entire seat, the seat portion and the back portion forward and backward.
Ooh, look at
now
this.
let's check out the front tilt. That is also doing the exact same thing. Also, in order for my chair to go back, I have to push the lever forward.
Interesting.
What kind of mintiness is in here?
Some napkins. Lincoln symbol town car.
Oh, what's this?
Oh.
What the fuck is this? Lincoln.
It says Lincoln on it.
For emergency use only. It's a plastic key.
What?
It says key must be cut to match your metal key.
Wait a minute. We have a fucking official Ford artifact here.
Why would you want a plastic key?
So this is is the light good on this?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so this says Lincoln commitment with a phone number, 1-800 number, for emergency use only. Then on the back it gives what I believe is the door code, someone put in aftermarket, and it says key must be cut to match your metal key. So,
why would you want to? I don't understand it.
So
somebody leave a comment down yonder.
Yeah. So you pop it out of the tabs here.
Yep.
And you go down to your key place and you're like, hey,
can you cut this plastic key for me?
Now, I don't want to break it, but I feel like it would. Well, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, you know, I think metal would be a better choice for a key.
Not as far as I.
I will say. Ooh, lighted. Hey, what's that? What's that little
It's the
remote?
remote for the radio.
Oh, okay.
But you have to feel the action on that ashtray.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's very satisfying.
Oh wow.
Right? It just kind of glides.
It's got that nice green light,
loaded with ashes.
And I also will say,
what?
Like any Ford, it is nice and toasty in here. This has been idling for only a couple minutes, and what's our temperature?
It's between the N and the O, so right where it should be.
So for the uninitiated, all Ford gauges are, you know, for example, the temperature gauge is C and L, or C and H, cold and hot, and then everywhere in between the cold and hot is normal.
And not all Fords are the same. Some Fords will run fine at the N or the O. Some will run fine right in the middle, which is where you would think it would be.
Right.
But other Fords, if you get it to the M, it seizes.
Yes.
Like the white truck when we locked the motor.
It's heat seized, yeah.
Lights in the back, if you look up there, see? Now, Lauren, you're a chick.
Yes.
It was pretty gay if we both got in the back seat. Can you lay across the seat and show us how much space there is back there?
No.
We'll stay up here.
No.
Can you at least spread out a little bit so we can see that the seat's quite big?
No.
You'd be a good sport. Look, okay, this is what you can do in your Lincoln Town Car. All the way over. Yeah, heads against there. Now, is your head comfortable?
Not really.
Her neck looks a little bit bent, but you know.
It's resting right at the...
Well, you have a lot of space, you know, up there.
Well, if you scooch a little.
Now, this is also coming out. This is a mount and antenna and all that hookup for a CB radio.
Oh yeah, because just like the trailer hitch, apparently a fucking Lincoln Town Car is a big rig that you need a trailer hitch and a CB radio in.
Was this thing originally?
And the guy, we were cold, trying to get this piece of shit on the trailer, and this guy, he found it so necessary to pull Frank aside and tell him about the CB radio and how the antenna attaches to the car and how the radio attaches to the car and some other details that, of course, I wasn't paying attention to.
He had to drill it into my head how to use the radio. Because apparently this radio to him is a big deal. It took him so long to figure it out. So he felt that, you know, it'd be the same difficulty for me. So I had to hear about it 3 times, how to turn the radio on.
Oh yeah. That sound is the automatic door lock
That's stripped out.
Right the fuck out.
Only on one side. So when you put it in drive, it kicks on. You hear it. You hear it grind like that. But
that's because it's shifting without the clutch.
Right. Yes, the door lock is shifting without the clutch. And if you try to open the door with the handle, it still doesn't unlock. So I guess the door is really useless.
Yep.
Now the car also feels ridiculous because it's sitting. I don't know what it's sitting on, but it's. I don't know what it's got. Leaf springs back there.
It's probably a bump. It's probably a bump stop. It's just sitting on.
For those of you who don't own a Lincoln Town car, you might be surprised at its off-roading capabilities.
Don't fall into that hole over there.
I see the hole. And that concludes the shitty, cold, in-cab review of the 1992 Lincoln Town car.
I'll say.
I don't know what... This car is pre-cell phone, so I don't know what this little thing is for.
Who the fuck knows? Cigarettes? Pack of cigarettes?
No way. It's for. Is that for a fucking pack of smokes?
Unless it's for a cassette tape.
One cassette.
You can easily
with
fit
it being
like
in the
two or three
with it being in the ashtray, I'd say it's
Look,
for a
can
pack
you?
of.
Let's get the light on that.
Oh, I can see it.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah. It
can it fit
like
hundreds?
A glove. Possibly.
I think it's going to be a little tight. I think it's just. Yeah. Okay.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching.
Stay tuned for more.
I would say, yeah, more, but not more about this car. I don't think this will be sitting here for quite some time.
No, it won't.
Yes. Bad transmission.
Well, I think I'm going to fix the air compressor first so the car is actually off the ground a little bit so I can see what's going on under there.
Yep.
Because I still have to identify the transmission.
But thanks for watching and see you next time.